100 to 100 tie game. We're going to say hello now to our two captains, Michael Liu, Jr. And you were part of what I have heard from many sources is quite the extravagant production at your school. Tell us about being part of Les Miserables.
Yeah, our musical this year was, as you said, Les Miserables, and I played in the pit orchestra. We have an all-student pit, and under our stage, we actually have a pit in there where we sat there and played the music for our shows, and it was quite the experience too.
And it's a hydraulic pit, yes, it rises?
No, it doesn't. We were under the stage for the
under the stage even. Wow, very sophisticated. I hear, yes, very nice. Michael, thanks for sharing. Good luck to you. Now we're going to say hello to Joseph Gribben, a senior, and he's the team's captain from Cedar Cliff. And you were part of a special choral exchange.
Yes, the members of the Cedar Cliff Chamber Singers, me included, went up to Proctor Academy in Andover, New Hampshire for a weekend, for a 4-day choral exchange.
And what is a choral exchange?
Well, we got to sing with their chamber choir, and we got to experience their lifestyle. They're a private academy. Boarding school.
All right, good. All right, Michael and Joseph, let's put you two one-on-one. Hillary Rodham Clinton banned smoking from the White House. What president's wife was known as Lemonade Lucy because she banned alcohol from the White House? Michael.
Hayes.
Hayes. In the White House in 1877, it was Rutherford B. Hayes. You're correct. These cousins ruled Britain from 1689 to 1694. The college founded in Virginia in 1693 was named for them. Joseph.
William and Mary.
William and Mary. You are correct. And finally, a dot is merely a point. What French artist is most associated with pointillism? Michael.
Seurat.
George Seurat is correct. Yes. 120 to 110. We're now going to say hello to Hamish Ladd, senior over at Cumberland Valley. And I guess in just a couple of weeks from now, we're going to see you in the newspaper.
Yes, I'm very excited. I was recently nominated for as one of the areas, Central Pennsylvania's 20 best and brightest in the article for the Patriot News, and I'm very excited for that spread, and I'm very excited to have this honor.
It is, and you had to obviously submit an application and fill out a biography and
yeah, it was like a college application process. And
okay, good for you. Congratulations. I'll look forward to reading the article and saying hello from Cedar Cliff, Tim Garr, senior. Great to have you back. And you had several accomplishments as well, but specifically in writing and scholastic writing.
Yeah, actually I was awarded at the national level for scholastic writing 2 silver medals in short story and playwriting.
Is this something that you want to pursue in the future?
Yeah, it's something I'd like to continue studying in college and stuff like that. It's something I enjoy.
Good for you. Tim and Hamish, 2 great students. We're going to put you two one-on-one. Bordered by Iran and Russia, it's called a sea, but it's really the world's largest lake. What is it, Tim?
Caspian Sea.
The Caspian Sea is correct, yes. According to Charles' law, what property of a gas varies in direct proportion to its temperature? Hamish.
Volume.
The volume is correct. And finally, although the cotton gin transformed the life and economy of the South, its inventor never made any profit from it. Who was he, Tim?
Eli Whitney.
Eli Whitney is absolutely correct. 130 to 130 tie game as we say hello to John Kosis, sophomore, Cumberland Valley. And I guess one could say you have civility as part of your soul, a lot of professional ethics perhaps. Tell us about this experience where you developed these skills.
Well, I hope I have ethics considering I'm running the Central Pennsylvania Youth Ethics Symposium. I am one of the 4 chairs. I'm actually in charge of public relations, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to educate students in Central Pennsylvania all around the local area, and basically get national speakers in to talk about ethics in their profession and how values are important in the everyday life.
And they are, and I appreciate you helping spread that positive message around. Andrew Scott. And he's a junior over at Cedar Cliff, and it's great to have you back. And you have great plans for the summer, and specifically with doing something good.
I'm going to be spending 3 days in Mississippi working with Habitat for Humanity to build homes, and I'm going to be spending another 5 days in New Orleans at what's called the National Youth Gathering, where Lutheran youth from across the country gather together for fellowship and service.
Well, good for you. Congratulations. Andrew and John, we're going to put you two one-on-one. After winning the 1938 Nobel Prize for the creation of artificial radioactivity, he came to the United States to work on the atomic bomb. What Italian scientist... Andrew.
Oppenheimer?
No, sorry, incorrect. What Italian scientist, John, directed the Manhattan Project? We stumped you on Enrico Fermi. You're in Paris and you're ordering from a menu, but it's in French. So to be sure to getting the right thing, translate the following. Foie gras. Andrew.
Goose liver.
Goose liver is absolutely correct. A delicacy, certainly. And finally, when it's the numerator of a fraction, it's also the value of the fraction. What integer is it? Andrew again.
0.
0, yes. Some good thinking on your part. Well done. 130 to 150. We're now going to pick up the pace and play today's 60-second team lightning round. All right, I'm excited for this. Michael, we've got 3 great quizzes for you to select from. Oh, brother, where art thou? Miscellaneous knowledge, O Henry. Oh, brother, where art thou? Miscellaneous knowledge, O Henry.
Oh, brother, please.
Oh, brother, where art thou? Brothers usually share the same last name. For 10 points each, identify these famous brothers of fact and fiction. Michael, I take your answer as the team's answer. Adam, Hamish, and John are standing by ready to help you along. 60 seconds on the clock, and we'll begin now. Neil, Jeb, and George W. share this last name. Bush is correct. Peyton won the Super Bowl in 2007. Manning, yes. And through the looking glass, these 2 brothers fight over a rattle.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Yes, these twin brothers are said to have founded Rome.
Remus and Romulus.
That's correct. Nick, Kevin, and Joseph are Disney's latest pop music group.
Jonas.
Jonas Brothers, yes. Virgil, Morgan, and Wyatt all fought on the OK Corral. Earp, yes. Sean and Marlon starred in Scary Movie, directed by brother Keenan Ivory.
Pass.
Weigh-ins. William and Henry were not Frank and Jesse's brothers. James, yes. These brothers founded their bicycle company in Dayton, Ohio in 1894.
Right.
That's correct. Jacob and Wilhelm collected German fairy tales. Grimm, yes. Joe and Frank are teenage detectives in Bay City. Hardy, yes. Harry, Albert, Sam, and Jack founded this motion picture studio in 1918. Warner, yes. Albert, Otto, Alfred, Charles, and John bought the Barnum and Bailey Circus in 1907.
Pass.
Ringling Brothers. Brothers Charles and John founded the Methodist religion.
Pass.
Wesley, Dom, Vince, and Joe all played Major League Baseball, and that was DiMaggio. Some good teamwork. Well done. 11 correct, so 110 points came your way, taking you to 240. Cedar Cliff, it's up to you with miscellaneous knowledge and O. Henry.
We'll do O. Henry.
O. Henry it is. 8 men named Henry have been king of England, and if that weren't enough, all of the following people are named Henry too. So for 10 points each, we'd like you to identify them. Joseph, I take your answer as the team's answer. Frank, Tim, and Andrew are standing along, ready to help you along. 60 seconds on the clock, and we'll begin now. Known as Hammer and Hank, his statue is at Turner Field in Atlanta.
Aaron Henry?
Aaron is correct. He is Edward Hyde's better half in Robert Louis Stevenson's novel. Jekyll is correct. He discovered the Canadian Bay name for him as well as the New York River. Hudson is correct. This poet's work includes Song of a Hiawatha and Courtship of Miles Standish.
Longfellow.
That is correct. In 1839, this Kentucky senator declared, "I'd rather be right than be president."
Hopkins.
Henry Clay, his Model T introduced the production. Ford, yes. Many high school reading lists include Daisy Miller and Turn of the Screw.
Pass.
Henry James, We Are All the President's Men, said Richard Nixon, Secretary of State.
Kissinger.
Yes, that's correct. His essay, Civil Disobedience, was not written at Walden Pond. Thoreau, yes. Sherlock Holmes saves him from a gigantic hound.
Pass.
Baskerville, today his food corporation has a lot more than 57 varieties.
Pass.
Heinz, that was correct, sorry. He followed Joseph Andrews with Tom Jones.
Pass.
Fielding, he teaches Eliza Doolittle in My Fair Lady.
Pass.
Higgins, his films include The Grapes of Wrath, Mr. Robertson on Golden Pond, and that was Henry Fonda. A little stumbling, only 8 correct, so 80 points came your way, 240 to 230, a break for Cumberland Valley. I'm now going to reveal today's bonus Brainbuster category, and that's classical music. Our teams will wager from 0 to 50 points based on their knowledge of classical music while you watch these messages.